Absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. You can cut the tension in here with a knife. The energy in this stadium is something special. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight. Breaks down there, offside flag is coming on. You and I are chatty. How do you want? The roar goes up again as they surge forward. Guy's name, we try to be. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening, authentic to whom we're going to call. What's the significance for a player like that? Tournament. For a lot of these. Get these opportunities, Baina is downholding. The crowd roaring their team forward, rut sitting this is. He's got a kick behind the play, and he's heading back for the ball. Spain, corner, it is a great. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. Guys to get on the field, play at a 4 time, experience this moment, and seeing a lot of players in that situation for the US, neither side giving an inch in this midfield war. Spain are not going to get the advantage of going. Nerves jangling now as the tension ratchets up. Benefit of going into their finale knowing everything as a result of their draw in the op. The opener, just as Baina was about to. The corner, Raphael Claus, the referee. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. Both benches up on their feet, feeling every kick. Spain's position in there. Baina takes it. It bounces in, probably end up as. Spain turning up the pressure here. FIFA World Cup probably end up as an no-go. Cucurella hit it so well out of Kugatan. Easy to collect it. This is what the World Cup is all about. Edge of your seat stuff. The story here in Atlanta, similarly to their corner. End-to-end, heart-in-mouth football right now. They flicked it on, and that picture tells the story. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. They've been overrun, they win it at the. Cucurella strikes it at. It's saved by him, and bounces in off his. Out of the way, but. What an occasion this is, the stakes sky high. But credit to Cucurella, because he stays on top of this. It's Spain in the ascendancy at the moment. He snatches that ball clean right in the middle of the park. Spain makes the save. Spain pick up where they left off. Cucurella said during the week it was needed. Call for this team, the draw in the opener. Absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. Yamal from Saudi Arabia, one of. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight. Hassan Al-Tambakti, Oyarzabal, Yamal 10. Maybe in our opening game, in Saudi Arabia not. Hassan Al-Tambakti, Oyarzabal, Yamal would have ended up costing Saudi Arabia the game, and now this is getting dangerously ugly. Spain take the lead in Riyadh. Spain look to get the ball moving and create some early chances against Saudi Arabia. Spain are really pushing in the middle of the park. The energy in this stadium is something special. Instead, Niaida Salem al-Dawaziri see Nasser al-Dasari, Abdullah al-Kabari, Musab al-Duaware. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening. Spain's goalkeeper has made 2 saves today and has 4 times had to come up for big stops. Spain had to clear the ball out of the back 4 times. Spain's keeper is running out of the back of his own net, running towards the ball. Dani Olmo is really shook up. The whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special. Minutes, something you hear. The crowd roaring their team forward. What a setting this is! A vintage morning making guys want to feel it. Into the knockout stages. The drama building with every passing moment here. Spain's bench are using their last 3 subs with guys that may be, keeping in mind on the assumption that would be winner take all for the top of the table. play in Atlanta. That ball is going to be out of. That ball is going out of play. There. Spain break down with Alhamden. You're down 4 goals. It's a great. Wave after wave of pressure, the crowd lapping up every second. Saved, Eloise doubling his save. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. Spain have the ball, but it's not tight and not connected. Spain's defensive shape is going to be the key. That's the Spanish right back Pedro Porro-Jadiriabi. Neither side given an inch in this midfield war. The backline Spain that speaks to justice. Spain are in total control of the ball, spreading it out with such comfort and confidence. Ball to spread out the field and make it difficult for this. It's pretty clear they just. Spain are running out of ideas, not sure how many they have to. Begin with good. Alburakan, Naton. Abdulhamid, Danny Olmo. Spain are happy to take a foot off. You can feel the tension crackling around the stadium. I think that's how they'll continue. Spain are turning up the heat, but they don't need the play. They're already in control. Both benches up on their feet, feeling every kick. Chance is there. We'll go from end to end, heart-and-mouth football right now. We're going to demoralize you. Those opportunities are there. You have a lot. It's Spain in the ascendancy at the moment. Guys that want to leave an impression when they're in the game. Impress their coach. I know where. The roar goes up again as they surge forward. I want to play more minutes. I'm deserving of more. This was that ball again. What a pass. Absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. He'd come inside from the space that had. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. Always with a save. It was up in the air. Because of the challenge there, he wasn't able. You can cut the tension in here with a knife. Second save. Spain had it. What an occasion this is. The stakes sky high. Defensive line breaks being Kikirala, only Dominic Porro. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening. Defensive line breaks Beta, then Saudi Arabia's Alois Kukirila, and he's played. He's been busy at the back. He's done all he can backdoor past the middle he was getting crunched by. Defender and goalkeeper come back to. Wave after wave of pressure, the crowd lapping up every second. Tadri charges into the box, and he's looking to make his mark. Couldn't find a lane now for Arhooks. Spain firmly on the front foot right now. Bena keeps it all the way up. Bena hold it in, and the whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special. Ampania. Cucurella recovers. Rodri, able to keep it for Lawler. The intensity is relentless. You simply cannot look away. Mention the 2 years he played in Saudi Arabia. It was coming back to Spain that got him back on the pitch. A real battle unfolding out on the pitch. Spain's center backs keep changing like a revolving door and is really affecting their game against Saudi Arabia. Spain have had over the last year. Here really, Saudi Arabia's half of the field, was netty. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. Tonight with another nightly recap of the day's match. It's Spain in the ascendancy of the moment. Special guest Thierry Henry and actor Michael Pina will. The energy in this stadium is something special. Both benches up on their feet, feeling every kick on tape. That was Leah. Popped up a stat about Deshay. Absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. Spain are lining up and creating opportunities, telling for Spain, bodies on the line, every inch of this pitch a battleground. Spain are sitting deep defensively, trying to keep things in front of the Arden. The roar goes up again as they surge forward. Hassan Al-Tambaraki, Okay, Oyarzabal, Yamal deeper to run from, has those Lenovo, Hassan Al-Tambaki, OG, Oyarzabal. Yamal is behind. It's incredibly Saudi Arabia. Pedro Portillos is on the pitch, making his mark in this battle between Spain and Saudi Arabia. It's rotations that are trying to unbalance it up. When Spain are doing that, that's their humming. Al-Hamdan just missed that chance. End-to-end, heart-in-mouth football right now. Spain, we're going to Spain. This is what the World Cup is all about, edge-of-your-seat stuff. Wasn't the result they wanted against an opponent? And their first, what a... Here today, Spanish legends. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. Spanish legends of the past. Nerves jangling now as the tension ratchets up. Spain have gone past there. Spain firmly on the front foot right now. Are coming. They don't tell the people. Waves are coming that might. The whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special. Going to roll through to Simon Ubrot. We've seen big teams at this tournament. The drama building with every passing moment here. What an occasion this is, the stakes sky high. Spain have won the World Cup before, and they're back in the tournament once again. Champion won the match, and they lost their lead. Why do we sometimes see these big? A real battle unfolding out on the pitch. Take a bit to get going, yo. Win the European Championship they don't qualify for. Wave after wave of pressure, the crowd lapping up every second. The crowd roaring their team forward. What a setting this is. Perhaps sometimes thirst don't want to. Spain are on paper like we're the ones in the match. They play against teams from different regions and cloudy pile. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight. Ziola, different regions and different type of intensity. Spain take the first game. Spain were far more direct than Saudi Arabia. The intensity is relentless. You simply cannot look away today. So actually a nice way in. Bodies on the line, every inch of this pitch of battleground. Arabia in the first match of the end, you can feel the tension crackling around the stadium. It's Spain in the ascendancy at the moment, together, and boy did they Kano with the eye out. The pace of this contest is breathtaking. For Saudi Arabia, a change as you can cut the tension in here with a knife. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. Saudis make a substitution. Spain bring on Faraz Al-Brick, Abeidullah Holambri, and So Al-Amri. Substitutions. So Al-Amri, who is sitting on a Mohammed Abul Shaman and Al-Haji, yellow card suspension, he taken off, and Al-Brikin is. The roar goes up again as they surge forward. Al-Shamat started the opening. Williams and Marino are on the way. Nerves jangling now as the tension ratchets up. Roger gets back to his feet after taking that. Both benches up on their feet, feeling every kick. Lanta Fee 4 Oldies, UP2226. Rodri gets back to his feet after taking that knock. Oral D's QX. Substitutions coming in by na almost 7 sets of E-brothers. That. Substitutions confirmed here. First of all, Baina Olmo, that Danny Olmo is coming off, and Alex Baina is coming on. Substitutions Bailey and Etices. That Luis de la Intimidato Unihie. What an occasion this is, the stakes sky high. Substitutions are bringing better performance. Here, Williams, Marino we had, team like the Aldo Sari brothers. The drama building with every passing moment here. We might be seeing his brother on Tuesday. Tuesday in 2 days, we see England versus Spain bring off. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening. Bringing off the bench the premier title winner with. Neither side giving an inch in this midfield war. Marino and Nico Williams won. one of the most electrifying and outstanding wingers in the game. The crowd roaring their team forward, what a setting this is. Just frightening Torres. Spain turning up the pressure here. Spain's players are squeezing through tight traffic in the center of the pitch, looking for that crucial pass to break the deadlock. Both sets of supporters and full voice tonight was caught there by Torres, so open at the back. Spain, they try to find. That's a solid last-ditch challenge. Ear, trot, lejami it was. This is what the World Cup is all about. Edge-of-your-seat stuff. Spain's attempt creation led to a shot that caught the ball, progressing through a pass that ended up hitting him in the leg, drawing crosses. You keep laughing, they turn the ball. The intensity is relentless, you simply cannot look away. The whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special. Wait, is there a goal? Good, hard running from Al-Shamat. Nasser Al-Dazari, older brother Saddam Abu. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. Abu Shamat, you can see each team's substitution of the 5. Who the hell was that last sub you all? Pedri, he's their answer. Yellow card. Could be a big moment for Spain if they miss it. You can cut the tension in here with a knife. The yellow cards are being wiped out. End-to-end, heart-in-mouth football right now. Meaning you just need to get through one more game. Through one more game without a yellow, and then you're clean slate, a forlorn. Accomplished in previous years day 4 Saudi Arabia. That didn't go so well. The pace of this contest is breathtaking. Ferran Joby has coached 5 clubs. Nerves jingling now as the tension ratchets up. Saudi Arabia, he just sends it wide. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. Marino played him in. De La Spain. Torres some. Torres is taking some of the criticism head on. Absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. Yepto good to start inside between the 2 center backs. Spain's forward breaks free and charges into the box with confidence. What an occasion this is, the stakes sky high. Don't know if he was trying to toe poke it if the Oyarzabal ain't. Al reached the finish. He started the last game, didn't go to Saudi Arabia. The roar goes up again as they surge forward. There, how much for? Important, he would love to get. The energy in the stadium is something special. Abu Al-Shamat, really good work to counter Arabia. It doesn't end there if they. Both benches up on their feet, feeling every kick. If they can beat Cape Verde, they'd be in the mix, the group, theoretically. Potentially as a 3rd place FIFA World Cup. Neither side giving an inch in this midfield war. That's where goal difference becomes the real story. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. The crowd roaring their team forward, what a setting this is. Hassan Al-Bakti. Oyarzabal. Yamal the cameras. Sent in Saudi Arabia, great to get. Field and continue building his fitness up for the match. What part of the team is he going to be fit? As long as he's back in the group at some point. Positions Bina. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight. Spain are out and you draw with Cape Verdean there. Normal service resumes as Spain take control of the match in the way they do. The drama building with every passing moment here. Under his belt, he'll keep building. Spain are one of those teams that come in not. probably don't need Lamine Yamal to. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening. Caliber later in the 2. Nico Williams is coming off an injury. You can feel the tension crackling around the stadium. Cross stabbed in behind by Lajami out. Lajami's out for a corner. He's hurt his. 10th of May, missed the rest. Nerves jangling now as the tension ratchets up. Missed the rest of the season. Lee is with him ramping. With him ramping him up. End-to-end, hard-in-mouth football right now. Now P. Rodri back in front. A real battle unfolding out on the pitch. Cleanly, it was offside on. Absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. It was offside on that initial hooked ball. Drew hydration break. The energy in this stadium is something special. Savoy group stage things very much back on hydration break. What an occasion this is, the stakes sky high. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. Bodies on the line, every inch of this pitch a battleground. MVZ playing John. The roar goes up again as they surge forward. This Atlanta, the Spain and Saudi Arabia fans. Spain firmly on the front foot right now. Fans so far, Lee. The entire stadium in Seattle is going wild for John. Spain turning up the pressure here. Belting this John Denver song team. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. Team, players, Mauricio Country Roads or Sweet's Peace. You can cut the tension in here with a knife. Luckily for you, Pedron. Bayer's yellow card puts him on the brink of a suspension, and Spain are making a change right now. Final 20 minutes in Atlanta, the huge. It's Spain in the ascendancy at the moment. As the fans cheer themselves for the performance, Spain, the first part is to say and reiterate this does not. If they can beat Cape Verde, they'll be in the mix to get through. The intensity is relentless, you simply cannot look away. The pace of this contest is breathtaking. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight, experiencing now, as so many will know there. Benin has delivered an unprecedented gargantuan soccer performance in Saudi Arabia among other sport, Tin's own Munipam. Nerves jangling now as the tension ratchets up. Foreign players Arabia Mo. The crowd roaring your team forward. What a setting this is. Georgios Donis, or his predecessor, or other. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. Arabian players, they are not starters at there. The drama building with every passing moment here. What an occasion this is, the stakes sky high. To figure out is how do you grow, Saudi player son. Absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. Profile of the Saudi pro. The roar goes up again as they surge forward. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. The goalkeeper Alawais after being a backup 4. Years went to the club in the second. End-to-end, heart-in-mouth football right now. Easily solved. About at times, why is that you want to. The energy in the stadium is something special. Grown talent from the MLS has made an impact here. Both benches up on their feet, feeling every kick, keeping the focus on the game. This won't help from here. From a momentum standpoint, incidentally one of the key moments in the match, the whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special. Position, he. Wave after wave of pressure, the crowd lapping up every second. He's now the executive director of football, essentially, but Spain turning up the pressure here. This tournament, not just Saudi soccer now, but the build-up to the home. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening. The intensity is relentless. You simply cannot look away. Bodies on the line. Every inch of this pitch a battleground. More, it's Spain. Neither side giving an inch in this midfield war. A real battle unfolding out on the pitch. The crowd roaring their team forward. What a setting this is! Spain win the ball back in midfield after a solid tackle from the Saudi Arabia defender. What a moment for Spain. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. It's Spain in the ascendancy at the moment. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight, running in under a hit forters. Nerves jangling now as the tension ratchets up. Running in under a hit for Torres, play out of their country, they play in high. No matter how much money you pour into youth development, too far from Marino it is. We're seeing now only 1/3 UBIT of their own country, which is to absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. Those are the two countries that are unique in that almost. The other thing with Moroccans, they started. This is what the World Cup is all about. Edge of your seat stuff. That's another dynamic as part of this Arabia. Spain is way better than Saudi Arabia. From now on, when they're hosting Saudi Arabia, the energy in this stadium is something special. Here in Atlanta, in the opening of day of this World, Spain, the pace of this contest is breathtaking. A massive triple header later, over on. You can cut the tension in here with a knife. See Vivi Dune Tomporo. Can he get there? Can he get there? It's gonna be tackled. Wave after wave of pressure, the crowd lapping up every second. Map is about to go at it with Iraq, and you'll definitely see Haaland in action. We'll get Messi back on the field in the next. We're heading to Boston to catch Harry in action. Spain turning up the pressure here. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium, the simultaneous kickoff scenes. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening. Cup, former. End-to-end, heart-and-mouth football right now. Cup, former Saudi Arabia, and legend says. Player he is. Al-Dawsari. Bodies on the line, every inch of this pitch a battleground. Spain showed their commitment again today, just like they did before. The roar goes up again as they surge forward. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. Abu al-Shamad al-Haji knows exactly where to be. It all comes down to goal difference. A real battle unfolding out on the pitch. The third-place finishers even pulling one back here. Sal CV would be the difference between a spot in the knockout round or play is head-to-head. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight. Third-place finishers, it'll be goal difference, and Spain dealt with it well. Absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. Spain dealt with the ball well in Saudi Arabia. Well, there he was backpedaling, and Spain firmly on the front foot right now. Players right around him, he was able to control that, and both benches up on their feet, feeling every kick. Spain are in control and getting rid of Saudi Arabia. Saber Saudi rid of it. That's gonna be. The end celebrated getting married. Just the energy in this stadium is something special. For his wedding, his passport was stolen out, so couldn't join up with the training camp in. Training camp in Saudi Arabia had to join up here. With them, that's the one Spain talking about earlier. He does. The drama building with every passing moment here. It's Spain in the ascendancy at the moment. Cross in, brought down by Ruiz. Ruiz sent it in. It's Marino. What an occasion this is, the stakes sky high. It's Marino works it out. Marino takes the thing. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. Marino takes the bump, loses. Loses the ball, Al-Dawsari. Away from behind, Al-Dawsari, never. Wave after wave of pressure, the crowd lapping up every second. Spain are going for the kill, with Pino trying to lead the way. Spain turning up the pressure here. Torres snatched the ball from Saudi Arabia. There's some tired legs on both sides, but more so. The whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special. Spain have the ball, and they just seem content to try to slow the game down. Forward in committing numbers, there's our MED. In a way, they feel genuinely they can win, let the Arabia. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening. The war goes up again as they surge forward. As it stands, they're just coasting too. The intensity is relentless. You simply cannot look away. Spain are coasting through the 90th minute. It does extend. Spain continue their unbeaten run in competitive Saudi Arabia. This will be a competitive game between Spain and Saudi Arabia. The pace of this contest is breathtaking. Spain have not lost to Saudi Arabia in European competition. That competitive match more than 3 years ago was a real firecracker, wasn't it? A real battle unfolding out on the pitch. Qualifier. It'll be games. Spain firmly on the front foot right now, with, by Simon. Saudi Arabia have just taken their third shot of the game. For Saudi Arabia, and the first that required a absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. Both benches up on their feet, feeling every kick. Argentina, who came with. The energy in this stadium is something special. Spain have gone unbeaten in their last World Cup before this one. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. Spain are breaking their own historic records with this long unbeaten run. You can cut the tension in here with a knife. Spain have gone 3 matches without a loss in this tournament. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight at the Confederations Cup. Nico Williams crosses in nearly another own goal. Push that away. It's been whistled dead for a foul. It's Spain in the ascendancy at the moment. Spain's defender might have a little blood below the eye here, just wave after wave of pressure, the crowd lapping up every second. End-to-end heart-and-mouth football right now. Spain launch a thrilling attack, but a lovely pass to the back line. The crowd roaring their team forward. What a setting this is. I think it did come off Altambari. He's got his hand up, just push Altambari. This is what the World Cup is all about. Edge of your seat stuff. He was hoping not for the stat of having. Spain have scored 2 own goals here, a la Wenchmack. Nerves jangling now as the tension ratchets up. Always making the save. Speaking of United. What an occasion this is, the stakes sky high. What do you think a couple days out should be? Tui, si, Saudi Arabia. See, it's been a fun one. Bodies on the line, every inch of this pitch a battleground. I was hearing everybody debating last night. What do you? How do you rotate the team? How many rotations is it? Neither side giving an inch in this midfield war. Rotations. Let me get back to that. The roar goes up again as they surge forward. Spain took their time, but when they came, it was a party. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. The pace of this contest is breathtaking. Certainly you don't play the 4 guys on. Cards that's Belogan, Erdachar Wemin. Players you don't want to risk. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening. Spain could be missing that final round of matches. Other part is with this US team. Spain turning up the pressure here. You can cut the tension in here with a knife, should you? Spain have found a little bit of rhythm in the first 25 minutes. Spain firmly on the front foot right now. A little bit of rhythm before you start him in that knockout. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight. Spain are looking to get another good result and keep their momentum going in this crucial clash against Saudi Arabia. Good feeling while unprepared. Lot to this team, to the country. 2G, all those things it is. Wave after wave of pressure, the crowd lapping up every second to give guys that might not see the field, and the crowd roaring your team forward. What a setting this is. End to end, heart and mouth football right now. And so your squad depth is impo. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. Sure, it's a strange. They're out. No chance left. Country, a low tub. Both benches up on their feet, feeling every kick. Group with some of the individual stars. Spain have individual stars they come across. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. This, Abdulhamid, this has been the interesting and the intensity is relentless. You simply cannot look away. Interesting and different in an unexpected way in that. Nerves jangling now as the tension ratchets up. Hassan Al-Tambakti, OG, Oyarzabal, Yamal. Maybe the biggest points is you Elenovo, Hassan Al-Tambakti, OG, Oyarzabal, Yamal about this team, Saudi Arabia. Spain are in disaster territory again. Let's backclear this. Soccer, fee, best you'll see, crazy N. For no, they have pride. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. Neither side giving an inch in this midfield war, them in that match. For the US, they're going to come out and fight and make things difficult as well. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. Them won the goal difference Saudi. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening. Spain are put together if indeed they can win against. The pace of this contest is breathtaking. That finale, collision of heads between, a real battle unfolding out on the pitch. Kano has taken the worst of it and the game is going to be stopped. Saudi Arabia do have a look in this one. The roar goes up again as they surge forward. Saudi Arabia do have an av. Available sub, it's Al Hachi. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight. In that collision, you see the athletic trainer just being smart. It's Spain in the ascendancy at the moment. Kano gets hit as he's backtracking to try and head that one from Al-Haji. You can cut the tension in here with a knife. Spain starter in the first game on the bench for Saudi Arabia. The drama building with every passing moment here. He was the E-man that was sacrificed. Spain turning up the pressure here. AT sacrificed a part of that. Wave after wave of pressure, the crowd lapping up every second, Spa loving every second of what they've seen Saudi. Right, their pain. Alive. Absolute. You can feel the tension crackling around the stadium. It's heading to Houston, Saudi Arabia. The energy in this stadium is something special. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. Saudi Arabia face Cape Verde. Friendlies come. Loss that is an all-IEAOS. Nerves jangling now as the tension ratchets up. That was broken even in that scoreless trolleys. To that for Spain. Spain have played now 2 games inside this beautiful dome. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. In Atlanta, climate can't. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening. Now you have to go and face them again, skipping. The intensity is relentless, you simply cannot look away. Tough Sazant's teenager miss up Khyber Thweet Act for middle 2, but altitude over feet. This game, that next game. I think that Spain have tried many different rotations today for Luis de la Fuente is bringing on Lamine Yamal. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. The real battle in this group is that final showdown. Low is imagined, unless Cape Verde just. Bodies on the line, every inch of this pitch a battleground. This magical moment, who will be betting? Absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. At Land 4 World Cup Tetrol is levies 6 solidarities. Job over one them, doing something. Tordo, that's been combustible there why. There's a fragility, feels like at times with Spain are almost complete. A team that plays free. A team that... A real battle unfolding out on the pitch. A team that plays without expectation. Ends to end, heart-in-mouth football, right now, is Kaylee Nunn toward D, whatever he's got. The pace of this contest is breathtaking. Substitution. Nasser Al-Dosari looks like it's going. Spain turning up the pressure here. Santa Clara in the round of it will be a... You can cut the tension in here with a knife. Finishing. Which third Spain? The drama building with every passing moment here. Mathematical formula. Spain. It's not a randomness there are. It's Spain in the ascendancy at the moment. Possibilities of the 8 best third-place finishers. This group that means this team goes there, Spain. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. It is all stalled out. It will not become. Next weekend, I should say, Saturday night, Spain. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. The group stage wraps up. The likely scenario, in 6 added minutes it would be third place. Group B. The likeliest scenario is it would be the winner of. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. It would be the winner of the game coming up in a couple. Nerves strangling now, as the tension ratchets up. Neither would have a good enough record to advance to. Possibilities might be. Days after, till we know for. That's a whole different ballgame. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight. For sure you're getting, say, the runner-up from. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. Group, you'll see a lot. You'll see a lot of winner between. The whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special. You nailed that. Across comes. It's Torres Pedro Porn. It's... Farron gives a bit of a shrug from the sidelines. Both benches up on their feet, feeling every kick. Was that offside or not? that really does hurt Saudi Arabia's hopes of advancing, as this is what the World Cup is all about, edge of your seat stuff. Depending on what happens, what a day for the European champions, BVS for Torres. Of all. End-to-end, heart-and-mouth football right now. A real battle unfolding out on the pitch will depend on keeping in mind. Down the line, I think he's going to. You can cut the tension in here with a knife. Absolutely pulsating stuff under the whites tonight. If not, it would be his 25th international goal, which is a great rate he. The drama building, with every passing moment here. Referee gets a goal in this game, sometimes those. The pace of this contest is breathtaking. With where that play is happening, we're looking at a VAR check. What an occasion this is, the stakes sky high. The Saudi Arabian defender just came out to check if the goal was valid or if VAR would intervene. Different angles on this versus other couple. Video assistant referee, this is down to VAR check goal. The ball was struck, that's all. Spain being checked for a goal. Spain, VAR. It's Spain in the ascendancy at the moment. That's all being mapped out right now. VAR check goal. See referee right now, offside technology, VAR check goal. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. Referee gets a call on whether this goal stands. VAR is checking. Analysis was running out, perfectly timed one-way VAR check goal. How your eyes can be deceiving at times. Decisions, not until they're going. The intensity is relentless. You simply cannot look away. Referee's call on the goal. VAR checking the defender's challenge. That looked even closer. That angled in the one VAR check goal. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening. Intuition says he's offside. Then you see the VAR check on the goal. Maybe that foul there was keeping him on VAR check goal. Both sets of supporters in full voice tonight. FIFA World Cup has to be a part of your body you can score with this VAR check goal. Attacking player, we can't VAR check goal. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. Updated offside in the goal, VAR check confirms it. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. Using the technology, VAR check on the goal is that tight. When you first VAR check goal, Spain turning up the pressure here. Referee thinks that's clearly offside. Camera angles can be VAR check on the goal. Interesting as well, what part of the body are VAR check goal. Referee checks that arm again. Absolutely pulsating stuff under the lights tonight. That has to be made precise after. After review, the number of Spain has been confirmed. The pace of this contest is breathtaking. He's indeed offside. The goal! A real battle unfolding out on the pitch. 4 tours. And they will go back to VAR, no goal. End-to-end, heart-and-mouth football right now. Closer than perhaps your first. The roar goes up again as they surge forward. For sure. Then it was. Who maybe? The crowd roaring their team forward. What a setting this is. Very tight indeed. Could prove significant when. All is said and done now. Nico Williams, Spain. Relentless intensity. Neither side willing to give an inch. Spain cleared it in time. Total, we lost there, so we'll see if all of that. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. So we'll see if all of that time is added back. It's Spain in the ascendancy at the moment. Claus had to run offside. Spain's defender had to run offside to prevent the corner. The energy in this stadium is something special. Balls in play, only now is he starting. The countdown, that's a collision. Bodies on the line, every inch of this pitch a battleground, and actually down holding his leg. Leg it looks like, slowly getting back to. What an occasion this is, the stakes sky high. Wave after wave of pressure, the crowd lapping up every second. Spain firmly on the front foot right now. A young defender for Spain, little Sadia. The noise inside this ground is simply deafening. Spain take control of the ball, dominating possession as they look to break the deadlock. Would have expected in the scoreline, both benches up on their feet, feeling every kick, and the scoreline is dominant as Spain take control. Nerves jangling now as the tension ratchets up. Now it comes down to Uruguay and cake Spain. The atmosphere in here is absolutely electric. What Spain would need in their finale to win the game. Spain's players have to think about potentially playing Argentina in Spain. The pace of this contest is breathtaking. Spain are starting to think we have to win. Spain. Then you get the intensity is relentless, you simply cannot look away. The drama building with every passing moment here. That could make that a potentially wild finale between. Goal, that was! A real battle unfolding out on the pitch. Goal, that was the fourth for Spain. Pedro Porro, making his mark in this game. This is what the World Cup is all about, edge-of-your-seat stuff. The whole stadium on its feet, sensing something special, Eddie headed it along. We're on minute. The crowd roaring their team forward, what a setting this is. Spain turning up the pressure here. Spain are back on the field after that long VR review. Every challenge met with a roar from the stands. Spain take the lead. On Spain out Yaria. It's nil, we're done. That's Spain. Or graded on is making sure you play to Spain. It's Spain in the ascendancy at the moment. That's why we're going to play on here. Relentless intensity, neither side willing to give an inch. No longer in doubt has it ever. You tell me, Spain all. The energy in this stadium is something special. Marino blocked. That's the big difference in the LDC Cup. Just changes everything po what. That's going to be world. And they put it away early. Oyarzabal. Bodies on the line. Every inch of this pitch a battleground. Yamal fires in his first goal for Spain. You can feel the tension crackling around this stadium. Full time. Hassan Al-Hamilbaki, OG, Spain, Oyarzabal, Yamal Traki Arabia, Tori Bakine, Los Angeles, We5. Spain's dominance was a masterclass in control, precision, and clinical finishing, a statement of intent that leaves Saudi Arabia reeling. Spain's control was absolute, a masterclass in dominance, precision, and finishing that left Saudi Arabia with no answer.